Good evening, Scott from Stooks Baseball Cards and Curiosities. Tonight I'm doing a VR for Budget Rips. He's celebrating 400 subs, at least tonight. Looks like he has over 500 subs. Congratulations. He wants to know a little bit about what we collect and why we collect it. I'm going to go through some stuff I gathered for the VR, and I will have Budget Rips address down below. Check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff that he picks up for a very reasonable price. I would check him out if I were you. Thank you. First, we'll start off. Most of my collection um, revolves around Minnesota-related items or stars that were good when I was young. This is a magazine. I collect magazines. This one has George Mikan on the cover. Minneapolis Lakers from 1952-53. Here's a Minnesota Nebraska football program. I also lived in Nebraska for a while, so I do like Nebraska and Minnesota and North Dakota, and um, I guess I've got quite a wide breadth of items I collect. I collect ticket stubs. Here's a season pass, 1962 Minnesota Gophers. What's cool with these, there's a schedule on the back. And to go along with my tickets, here's the World Series. Some of you have seen this before, 1958 World Series ticket. Braves against the Yankees, County Stadium. That's where I went to my first baseball game. Seems to be like a running trend here. If I've been there, that helps to make it sentimental to me. Old stuff, I like antiques. Here's a humidor for a cigar box. You slide this end here, each of these ends, over the lid of the cigar box. It sits on top like that, keeping air and moisture out of your cigars. This one is Joe Tinker. And I also collect autographs. And yes, this is Minnesota related. Tony Oliva. I had a nice story around that, getting this autograph in person. And if you watch some of my older videos, you'll hear the story. Here's Willie Mays. Willie played for the Minneapolis Millers. And this is a Heartland statue. I also collect them. The original ones with Heartland plastics on the belt buckle. I don't know if I can focus that. There it is, but San Francisco Giants. They're made between 58 and 62. Next up, I collect oddball cards. Here's a Hires root beer with a tab. And on the back, you got the nice Hires advertisement. Also collect exhibit cards and Harmon Killebrew items, Minnesota Twin. I have a set of 47 through 66 going. Also collect ultra modern twins like Royce Lewis, Joe Ryan. Here's another exhibit card, Roberto Clemente. This one has a stat back. And collect from my hometown area, from where I grew up in North Dakota. And this is Norval Baptiste and Gladys Lamb. Norval grew up in the town that my great-grandfather lived in and my grandfather grew up in North Dakota. He was a world professional speed skating champion from about 1905 to about 1920. And he started the early ice shows. So if you've seen the Ice Capades or Ice Follies, he's the guy that started all that. And it's a postcard. It's very hard to find items from him. I have a Police Gazette insert. I have other items from my hometown too. Got a cabinet photo of my great grandfather's baseball team from the 1890s. I've got my hometown um, cabinet photo picture of the team, and also have some um, contract letters from the All Nations team owned by J.L. Wilkinson of the Kansas City Monarchs, where he sent teams, the All Nation team, to my hometown to play with John Donaldson and Hall of Famer Jose Mendez pictured on the contract. And then also have a newspaper clipping where Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige played in my hometown, and Gibson said he was going to hit one over the fence. He hit one over the fence and over the river, which is pretty close to 400 feet from what we figure. So that's pretty cool. I should go get a baggie of dirt from a field that Josh Gibson once played on. And also, I don't just collect that. I collect cards. I collect basketball, Lakers and Minneapolis Lakers, and other players I like. Collect hockey. There's Lou Nanne, who's been very instrumental in Minnesota hockey and Olympic hockey. I collect football. The Dallas didn't do too good today, but Green Bay did, which is okay for me. So I'll hold up Christian Watson. Also collect North Dakota State. So Christian fits in great. North Dakota State and a Green Bay Packer. And I also collect non-sports cards. This happens to be early 1900s silk of Grover Cleveland, not the Alexander. So I'd like to thank Budget Rips for putting on this VR. Please check out his channel, great channel, and I hope everybody finds something wonderful to add to their collection this week. Thank you.